opportunity in the proposal from the city manager. We didn't have an opportunity to sit down and discuss it. We were getting ready to do that, and then the vote was taken. Things happened along the way, but the vote was taken not to consider any type of extension or anything like that. But for us, it would be ideal. I think the proposal was phase 1 and phase 2, but at the end, we were looking at anywhere from $4 to $5, maybe $6 million. It would be good for us to say, we can get it. But you know what? That's going to entail having to raise taxes, and it's going to cost all of us to be able to do that. I wish we could do that, but I think that it would be very difficult for us to do that. But the main thing is to at least give us an opportunity to sit down and look at all the, you talk about the schools. Councilman Garcia talks about the schools. There's over 30,000 people that live out in the rural areas. We have an obligation and responsibility for these people. At least give us the opportunity to sit down. We have a city-county government committee. Certainly welcome input. We've had long discussions with David Gonzalez on this issue. I know that he's talked about a regional district that they wanted to do. We've talked about eventually creating our own fire district. But again, all that takes time. We are moving forward. We have a committee that's been working really, really hard to develop this type of fire services or fire protection for the rural areas. But again, it takes time. And we're not saying the whole 6 months. We might be able to get it done. Hopefully, we're going to push for September, but at least not to be another gun that we won't have any options after that. But the only way to get that done is to go back to the table and look at all these issues and then make that, make that determination. But we are moving forward. You can rest assured that we're working really hard to get that done.
Mr. Mayor, question for the judge. Are you all planning to stand up your own department with your own apparatuses?
In fact, we're going out for COs for hopefully trying to get equipment to be able to provide for the different areas. In fact, let me ask Dr. Moreno to come up here, because if she can let her come up here, she's part of the committee and she can kind of tell you exactly, what the county's looking at. Dr. Moreno.
Good afternoon, Cecilia Moreno, purchasing agent for Webb County. We've been looking at a combination of a department that is staffed by the county with services from the volunteer fire department, from the volunteer areas. And we've already got one volunteer department that we're working with that exists for Webb County that is fully staffed in terms of equipment and everything they need. We have considered maybe working an agreement with El Cenizo and Rio Bravo for a small section that's Webb County that's not part of their cities for an agreement for the area there. And then, of course, the west side is the biggest area that we haven't got covered yet. But in the middle, we expect to have something that is some employees of the county